Hi, precious friends. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I pray blessing over every one of you. When I woke up this morning, a special quote came to mind this morning that I heard from Dallas Dermott. You may see it on my Facebook page, but it says this that listening is the essence of patience and selfless communication. And when I read that, it just hit really strongly in my heart. As I reflected on James, of course, James tells us in James 1 19, I believe it is, where God tells us that we are to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And when I think about what's happening today in homes and families, and people are having a difficult time getting through this challenge. And so I just want to encourage you out there, if you are dealing with challenges and you're facing opposition in any way, pause. Gary Smalley's son, Michael Smalley, amazing resource and a great dear brother and friend, and I just love his ministry. But he had a conference not too long ago on healthy communication, and one of the things that he says is the value of having a sacred pause. And that means, you know what, sometimes when we're feeling overwhelmed or we're feeling stressed out, or we just need a sacred pause, we just need to stop just for a moment and think before you say another word. And so I just want to share that as we are all going through a time of national grief, some of us are heading back to work, some of us are not. But each person has their own stuff. They're carrying their own knapsack of different issues and challenges that they face and the different stresses that you face. But I want to encourage you, when you spend time listening and just spending quality time listening to one another, you'd be surprised what you're going to hear. And number one, I feel that's really important is to listen to the Holy Spirit. God speaks to his children in very special ways. And when we cry out to the Lord, he says, call upon me and I will answer you. And so I just want to encourage you out there that if you're hearing all the noise, you're hearing all the loudness of people talking and so much information overload out there, precious ones, be still before God, listen and hear what he has to say. And we can be distracted by many things, many people, many words, many opportunities even. Some of the greatest things can come our way, and we just really need to listen. And be not anxious for nothing, but everything in supplication and prayer. So I want to bless you, and I want to encourage you, spend time listening. You just never know what someone's going through. They might be going through a tough time, and just you listening to them and asking questions to find out where they're at can really help encourage somebody. I think today people just need to know that you're there, that somebody cares. And so I want to say to you, I care. And I know many of you are out there watching this right now, and maybe you feel like nobody cares. Maybe you feel like nobody's listening to you. And I just want you to know that I'm all ears. And you know what? If you have a concern, a question, you want to reach out, inbox me. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. And Jesus is with you. Most of all, he's listening for you. He's listening to you. He's listening to your cry. He's listening to everything that you need. And we know that through him, we will soar through this together. And I know it's challenging for a lot of people, even still, as many are going back to work. There's many that cannot work right now. But I know that God has a plan through all of this. So I just bless you and I encourage you. And do have a sacred pause. If you're in conflict with family or friends or whatever, just have a sacred pause and just listen. And listen to what people are saying and pause and hope and pray that God, ministers to their heart. If there's any harsh words or anything that's been spoken that's hurt, that there would be some healing there, which is really so needed in this hour. So I just pray that we would just come before the Father and just spend time listening to him, because he wants to speak to you and I in a very, very special way. So I bless you. Have yourself an amazing day, and God bless you. Bye for now.